Welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Well, good evening. Feels like I had something in my eye. Sorry, guys. Well, I came on really quick to give a message. I don't know who it's for or what's going to entail. But all I know is I was called to come on. So I'm going to actually turn off this heater or lower it down. Oh, hold on. Alright. I'm gonna wait until some people come on. Hopefully Diane will come on and be my moderator. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing, Eve? What are you doing? Sorry. We have all these features on the side. So I'm trying to like, oh, what is that? What's going on? Alright, I'm just waiting for some people to come on. If not, I guess it's not a night. Oh, we have one person. Hello, Danny. Hello, USA. Oh, there's people coming in. Oh, that's nice. Oh, we have 20 now. Well, hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Friday. It's been... The energies have been freaking weird today. We are Mars in Leo, so my Mars is in Leo, so I've been feeling it today. That's all I gotta say. It's been crazy. The energy has been so crazy. Hold on, I have to turn this off. Hopefully everybody's having a great evening. As I said that again. I know there's more people coming in, so. Yeah, the weather's crazy too. We're getting snow, rain. I don't know. I don't know what it wants to do. It's bipolar. All right, let's see what we have for you guys this evening. Actually, we're gonna do the breathing bowl, which I have right here, which we're gonna use this evening. Okay. We're gonna say our prayers, and we're going to get into. If you want, you can close your eyes. If you don't, it's cool. You could do whatever feels comfortable to you. All right. Whew. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For them is the kingdom and the power and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. I invoke the powers of Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Metatron, and Son of Fin to please protect my energy and my space. And also let me be a clear conduit for this message that I will be delivering for the collective today. I ask for people that are suffering, that are in pain, that are spiritually broken, lost, to help them, to guide them, to give them strength at this time. And may you give them wisdom and hope for tomorrow. Amen. All right, so here we go. Oops, sorry. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. That was nice. I so needed that. All right, let's see what we have. Oh, I shuffled. This card came out. So pretty interesting. We have 4 authority. So this has to do with an Aries fire sign. So this has to do with leadership. So 4 authority. Standing in your power. That's what I'm picking up. Hold on. What the fuck is this person doing? What the fuck? Hold on, guys. I have I had a weirdo on my I had to block him off. Sorry. So yeah, we have, so obviously the fire, okay, so 4 authority is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So this has to do with power, leadership. That's what the fire is, right? Leadership. So, okay. So seems like Mars's energy is here with Leo. So let's see what we have for you guys. We see temptations. Avoid temptations. Temptations could be anybody. It could be people, places, or things. It doesn't have to be a specific person. Is your mother doped up, Kano? Just saying. Is your mother doped up? All right. Let's see what we have. I don't know. I'm going to start talking like Tyler's Tarot. Just be a really total dick. Yeah, well, that's a sad story for you, Kano. All right, what's the message? All right, we have 2 cards. I haven't seen them. They're here. Let's see what they say. So we have spiritual union too. I was not expecting that card at all. But here we go. And then we have, again, this card came out again with 4 people, 4 likes, and we have 4 authority. So we have 2, 2, 2. We have lots of 2s. So let's throw more cards because I'm getting a lot of messages out of these. So let's see what we have. Okay. All right. We have the throat chakra, which is 5. And then we have 3, recognition and reward. All right. So what I'm getting out of these cards, we have spiritual union, authority, throat chakra, and recognition and rewards. So someone's been speaking their truth, because we have the 5. We have the throat chakra, right? And someone has been putting a lot of effort on their spiritual path. You are being recognized, and you will be getting rewards for all the work that you have put within yourself. Seems like you've been focusing on your foundation, meaning within yourself, your desires of the soul. You're being rewarded from God, source, universe, for everything that you have gone through, all the trials, tribulations, the disappointments, the letdowns, the betrayals from people, places, and things. God sees that you walked away from people, places, and things to better yourself, to better your internal compass. Okay, so we have spiritual union. We have spiritual union here, which is pretty interesting. This is divine feminine and divine masculine. It seems like these two speak telepathically. And they both mirror each other. So someone's coming into spiritual union with someone. And it seems like it's in fire sign, because we have a fire sign here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It doesn't matter wherever it goes in your charts. Okay? So yeah, spiritual union, speaking your truth, walking your truth, being recognized. Interesting. This is not what I wanted to read, but hey, I don't question God, do I? I don't. So yeah, someone's going to be coming into spiritual union. Okay, that's not what I wanted to read, but it came out in the cards. So let's clarify spiritual union. Let's see. Ooh, we have trapped in fear. So someone is trapped in their own fears about this union. I heard trapped in their own mind. And it's an 8, which is pretty interesting because you have an 8 here, right? You have an 8. If you could see it, I'm not sure. Right here. You see the 8? And then you have another 8. So it's energetically intertwined. But someone's trapped in fear of their own light. Someone's in the dark because of what they've done. The things they've said, the lies, the deceit, manipulation, gaslighting, you name it, it's there. So yeah, someone's trapped in their own fears because of what they've done. Interesting. 4, authority, please. We're going to get more deep into the story. I'm just going to keep on pulling cards and see what we have. All right. I'm not going to be on that long. So let's see what we have. Wow. Disruption. 16. So this fire sign is going through an inner disruption of reconstruction. I heard a reconstruction of what they thought they were or who they could have been, should have been. Because of the lies, the fear, the deception, the manipulation, the gaslighting, the narcissism. So it's like this person's having a disruption within themselves. A recollaboration. Not recollaboration, I'm sorry. Maybe they might be recollaborating with someone else. That could be also as well. But this is more like an internal destructive. I heard self-sabotage. Someone's going through an enlightenment, a spiritual awakening, because of the things they've done. This is what is getting mirrored to this person. That's why spiritual union is here. It's mirroring what you need to work on within yourself. Interesting. Let's see what throat chakra has to say. All right. Wow. Solar plexus. So you have your throat chakra and you have your solar plexus. So it seems like someone's throat chakra and someone's solar plexus are out of alignment. So throat chakra is your blue. That's what you speak. It's your truth, right? What you are, who you are, your authentic self, right? And then we have your solar plexus, which is self-discipline, self-worth, self-confidence. That all has to do with the I am. And we have 3-3. So someone could be a life path 3, a master number 3-3. Jesus, remember, Jesus died when he was 33 as well. And remember, when you become enlightened, it's the 33. It's the Kundalini awakening. It's the Kundalini. It's the 33. All right. Rewards and recognition, please. We have partnerships and allies. 3. We have 3-3-3. Someone's coming into a spiritual union. What is going on here? So to get in the spiritual union, you have to speak your truth. You have to be more confident in yourself, discipline. I heard avoid distractions. I don't know. I just heard avoid distractions. So yeah, someone's trapped in their own fear, their own self-demise, actually. That's what they are. That's in the cards. It's here. I don't know what to say. It's Tear. All right. So we have fulfillment of wishes, 9. So this has to do with the Hermit. So 9 is in the tarot, the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. You have the book of knowledge. You have the keys and the codes. So the female, it seems like this is a female energy that has lots of power, that is fruitful, that waters herself, knows the scribes of ancient times. We're talking about ancient, like ancient knowledge. So the female at the moment is awakened and the masculine is trapped in fear. I don't know why I'm reading a masculine and feminine energy reading. That's not what I was trying to do, but that's what is coming out in the card. I cannot tell a story that's not there. This is a story that's here. This is a story. This is the energy that I'm picking up on. So I'm picking up on a feminine and a masculine energy. Seems like the feminine is on her wish fulfillment. God is granting her everything that her heart's desires because she has put in the work. So, yeah, this masculine is trapped in his own ego, his own delusion, his own, everything that he created on his own, pretty much. Okay, I want to get out of this energy. This is not what I wanted to read. Wow, someone's suffering in silence, and we have another 9. Wow. It's pretty interesting how these all these cards come out. And this all has to do with the masculine energy. All of it. It has to do with the masculine energy. The masculine energy needs to have more self-confidence, have more discipline, more, hold on. This is ridiculous. I'm on the video, and I can hear you through the video. When you have a house full of boys, you're gonna love it. All right. Ooh. All right. Let's see what else we have. Trapped in fear. Let's keep on going with this story. Let's see what else this story has to say. Trapped in fear. Wow. Wow, destiny. We have destiny here. So this was destined to play out. My hair is so damn long. I think I'm going to cut it. I'm cutting it. I'm not going to cut it all, but I want to cut it. I think I'm going to go to the salon tomorrow and get a trim. I think that's what I need to go do. So yeah, so someone... This was destined to happen. Because the masculine needs to learn a lesson. That all is glitter is not gold. That's what I heard. That's through William Shakespeare. I love that quote. All that is glitter is not gold. No, it's not. You could have fake lips and big boobs and do all that cosmetic stuff, but it's all about the inside of the person, their soul, their spirit. Remember, energy is everything. Disruption. Wow. We have sacrifice, but it came out reverse. And it's a 3. So we have, wow, that's crazy. We have 3333 on the board. So they sacrifice the feminine for their own gain. Wow. Interesting. Yep. So the masculine here sacrifice the feminine. So that's why they're going through this turbulent inner roller coaster of emotions, of despair. I heard despair. Interesting. Solar plexus. Wow, we have power, and we have an 8, and we have foundations and achievements. We were talking about foundations, weren't we? All right. So the universe wants you to gain your power back, your confidence, your self-esteem, your willpower. This is what this Mars in Leo is doing. It's to push you forward, to gain strength, to gain wisdom, confidence, discipline, achieving your goals, and aligning to your higher self, to your purpose. So you can achieve everything that you set your mind to. Interesting. So it's the power of the lion within you. Reconstructing your consciousness. Let's see, partnerships and allies. Partnerships and allies. We have triumph and success. So this union is going to be successful. And it's a 1. So you might have a path number 1, or you was born on the first day. It could be any month. Someone could be born on the 3rd, the 8th, the 5th, the 10th, the 12th, the 7th. Wow, we have for a foundation, as I was saying. So this Mars in Leo. So Mars is ruled by masculine energy. It's that fiery, the passion, because Leos are very passionate, right? In things that they do, especially in relationships. And this has to do with relationships. So they want you to, I heard, get out of your own way. The heck? They want you to get out of your own way. I heard out of your own head as well. Because, as I said, we self-sabotage relationships, people, places, things because of past experiences, right? Or whatever the case may be. Like, I self-sabotage a lot because of my past experiences. I admit it. And I'm not ashamed of that either. I do. I have trust issues because I see what I see and I already know what I know. So it's like, why waste my time? And why would I waste yours? Let's just not waste each other's time. You know what I mean? So yeah, focusing on your inner foundation, your inner temple, your abundance. And it doesn't have to do with money. It has to do with your spirit. Everybody thinks it's about the exterior. No, it's about the interior, about your soul. It's climbing to that higher euphoria of understanding. All right, let's see what else we have. All right. We have flow. Let's go with the flow. Wow, we have throat chakra again. Someone's throat chakra is closed. All right. God, what's the message? We have solar plexus again. Change your focus. Okay. Right here. Change your focus. 5. We have a 3. Solar plexus. Again. It's like the story's repeating itself. And then we have the crown chakra. 7. That's your intuition. So it's time to change your focus. I see 555. So 555 has to do with change, massive change, endings and new beginnings. I have a lot of 10. Well, we have 10s, we have 5s. And that has to do with change within yourself, changing your circumstances. I see you're guided by angels, your guides, your ancestors. You see these birds? They want you to go into solitude so you can connect. So you get the answers that you seek. Remember, you cannot seek the answers within the outer exterior world. You have to seek them within your interior world, within you. That's how you reach and get your knowledge, your understanding of where you're going to go, how God wants you to direct your life. That's going to benefit your soul and no one else. Because remember, this is your path alone, no one else's path. We have, again, number 1. 3328, as I said that. Manifestation, positive and negative. Which wolf are you going to feed the most? What are you manifesting? You are the magician. And then strengthening bonds. And we have another one. So we have 111. They want you to strengthen the bond within yourself. That bond that you have with God. They want you to focus they want you to focus on something bigger that God has for you. This is why you need to strengthen your bond with God. And then we have dreams come true. And we have another 9. 999. And then we have choose your battles. And we have a 7. Yes, choose your battles wisely. And the ancestors are looking. Your soul tribe. Remember, they've been here longer than we have. All right, let's see. We have... Whoa. Whoa. Okay, what's the message? Wow, we have unconditional love. So the feminine energy is unconditional love. Let's see what else. All right. We have source. What did I say? That's crazy. I said connect with God. It's what they want you to do. So to your masculines out there, that's all you have to do. Just connect. That's all you got to do. So connecting to your higher self. Exactly what I was saying. They want you to just strengthen yourself with God. Have more of that connections. We have illusions. Stop casting illusions. I heard stop casting illusions. Which door are you going to take? Remember, we have two paths. What door are you going to open? Are you still going to be in illusions? Casting illusions? Smoking mirrors? I heard smoking mirrors. A lot of masculines like to do that. They like to have smoking mirrors. There's a lot of masculines that there's a lot of masculines that do black magic. There's a lot of guys out there that know how to bend energy to their will. Don't let these masculines fool you, because don't let them fool you. But if you are in a higher frequency, you can detect it really quick, and it's like, we could play cat and mice for a little while, but it gets boring. You know what I mean? Like, it's boring. Like, I don't want to play cat and mice anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets boring. It's boring. Especially when you played it too long. You're like, nah, I don't want to play anymore. So the feminine's not playing, but the masculine loves to play. Don't they love to play? But you know what? Hey, you get super prizes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, stop casting illusions, because you're just hurting yourself. And these masculines have a lot of power too. You see, like, my cards only want to stay still. It's like these masculines are misusing their power, misusing their energy for the stupidest things. Why? Do you know how much things you can do with that energy? Just saying. Just saying. I'm so happy I'm single. I'm so happy I'm single. I'm so happy. I don't have to deal with this nonsense. That's on the board. Thank God it ain't me. Not me, not now. Like the DARE program, not me, not now. Yeah, not me, not now. All right. Because this is crazy stuff on this board, I tell you. All right, let's see what else we have. All right, we have intuition. So the message keeps repeating itself. I want you to listen to your intuition. I don't know. All right, let's see. I don't know what I want to take out. What is calling? What is calling? What is calling? Okay. All right. Let's take out Angels of Abundance. Let's see what we have. All right. God, what's the message? Wow, we have attraction, not chasing. Yeah, we don't chase. We attract. Remember, guys, don't chase anything. If you're on a high frequency, you don't need to chase anything. Things come to you. That's how that works. Why chase? Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way. Exactly. Because of the fear underlying chasing energy, instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. So if you want to attract, make sure you're in that energy of gratitude. And remember to love yourself. It says, have courage to ask for help and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as in accepting it as it offered to you. Very often when we ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. Interesting, because remember I said I didn't want to come on tonight, and I was like, oh, yeah. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what else we have. I was hoping Diane was on tonight, but she's not. All right, I think that's it for those. I'm going to put those away. We're going to get an Archangel Michael card. Let's see what Archangel Michael has to say. I'm going to get him out. Let's see what we have to say. All right, Archangel Michael, what's the message for the collective right now? For the masculine collective? Seems like this is a masculine read, not a female read, so. Can I get a message for the masculine collective? Por favor. All right. So we have 4 cards. So we have 1 you can see, and we have 3 you can't. We have, again, 3. So it says, keep your eyes keep your eyes on your targeted intentions. So what are your intentions, masculines? What are your intentions? Then we have, you created the situation and you have the power to change it. You see that? Only you. Only you can change the situation. Only you. 4544, as I said that. We have positive thoughts create positive results. Remember I talked about self-sabotaging? It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. What situation is it? Only you know. Only you do. Wow, it says forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. So it says, I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Here we go with the word fear again. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Remember I talked about you need to be centered? Well, there you go. There you go, guys. There you go. All right, let's clean this up. We're done with that. I want to get out of this energy. Let's sage the heck out of it. That's what I need to do. All right. All right. All right, right. Along. Here we go. All right. I don't know why. It's like, what am I doing? What am I doing, Eve? What are you doing? All right. Let's see what else we have. All right. So many cards, so many cards. So many cards. What? Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just cleaning this up real quick. I don't know. They want me to do a different story. So let's see what other story comes out. I guess it's a story night. Because I really don't want to read on the masculine energy. I'm just over that. Seriously over it. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's take out All right. I don't know. Something about the outer world. Let's take this out. I don't know why. I'm encouraged and pushed to give you a message from here. So let's see what we have. I don't know. Come on. It's like Christmas all over again. It's like Christmas all over again. Well, it's Good Friday. Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday. I'm having a good Friday. Hopefully you guys are too. The energies have been wonky, of course, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Just gotta learn how to roll with the punches, as always. All right, let's see what we have for you guys. Okay, God, what's the message? What's the message? Wow. So let's read. The clever combat looks to the effort of combated energy and does not require too much from individuals. Hence his ability to pick out the right man and utilize combated energy. Which is true. What's on my lip? That was something on my lip. It says, nurture your friendships. The human condition requires that you be whole. Each person establishes a network from interpersonal relationships to help you realize their human potential. The true power of friendship cannot really be understood or explained. It can only be experienced. A friendship network does not grow in linear fashion. It grows in all directions. One friend is of great value. What then is the value of two? That's pretty interesting because the union card came out, right? Which is pretty interesting. I'm going to read it again. I heard to read it again. So I'm going to read this card again. The human condition requires to be whole. Each person establish a network of interpersonal relationships. See, having that interpersonal relationship with yourself, knowing thyself, right? I've been alone for 9 years. I know myself. So if someone's telling me who I am, I'm just going to laugh in their face and I'm like, oh, really? Oh, okay. You know, I'm going to say, yeah, 1 + 1 is 5. Yeah, 1 + 1 is 5. Yeah, it is. Okay. Whatever. But it's really 2. But if you say it's 5, I'll agree with you. It's fucking 5. So it says, the true power of friendship cannot really be understood or explained. It can only be experienced. A friendship network does not grow in linear fashion. It grows in all directions. One friend is of great value. What then is the value of 2? Exactly. Exactly. All right. I heard one more card. For shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles. All right. We have the best way to win is not to fight. It's called block, delete, adios, amigos. That's what I do. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have the energy. I'm exhausted with life as it is. I don't want to fight anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah, difference of opinions are part of life. Discussion. conduct with reason and respect, can lead to understanding and compromise, but angry arguments in which things are said that cannot be taken back rarely conclude satisfactory and often lead to further issues down the line. If you want to get your point across, be calm, be respectful, and be polite. Interesting. Let's see what it says on the other side. The skillful leader subdues the enemy's troops without any fighting. He captures their cities without lying sag to them. He overthrows their kingdom without lengthy operations in the field. Yeah. That sounds about right. It does. Sounds about right to me. Wow. Look at this. Choose your friends carefully. Interesting. Let's read. The chances are that you surround yourself with like-minded people and everything works out. But sometimes friends become distant from us, as do about workmates and other acquaintances. Without knowing their design, how can you decide whether they are a friend or a foe? Remember, friends are not always allies, and allies are not always friends. We cannot enter into allies until we are acquainted with the designs of our neighbors. Interesting. All right. This kind of got pretty interesting. It got interesting. Oh, that is so true. All right. Yeah, choose your friends carefully. Exactly. Especially right now, these times. Oh, man. Sorry, I got distracted with that card. With this card. All right, let's see. I think we're going to get the fallen angels out. We're going to get those out. All right. What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? All right. God, what's the message? What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Ooh. Conflicts and renewal. What is going on? All right. I haven't took these cards out in a while. It's pretty interesting here. I have 2 cards. So we have 12, conflict. Someone's in conflict with themselves. Remember, we have dark and light. We all have dark and light. Okay? And then we have renewal, 67, which adds to 13, 12, 2. What the heck? No, 13 is 4. Sorry. I don't know why I said 2. So conflict and renewal. Someone's going through a lot of conflict because of their choices of friends. Their choices of friends. But it's like an ego death. And as I said, someone works with magic. And not the good kind either. You see this? Someone works with the dark arts. Remember, you got to pay the piper. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to say. You have to pay the piper somehow. All right, let's see what else. We have upheaval. Wow. And that's to an 8. Upheaval. Huh. As they say, what you do unto others will be cast onto you. So this conflict is self-doing because of the people, places, and things, of the choices that you make. Because you're not making conscious choices and not the right decisions. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it's good. That's like signing a contract, right? Okay, so let's say I get really big and I get a sponsor, like, emails me or call, whatever they, I don't care for that life, to be honest. I really don't. If I ever do get big, I'm going to manage my own things. No one's going to manage my life and tell me what I can and cannot fucking do. You must be out of your fucking rockers. Not happening. So let's say if I get big, right, and I get sponsors or whatever, and I sign this contract, like, you know how a lot of famous people do, that sign contracts because they want money, they want to get rich, they want the status, they want that lifestyle. But they don't really read what's in the fine print of that contract. So it causes upheaval. It causes upheaval and conflict. That's why you shouldn't sign contracts without reading them. I think you should be your own boss anyways. I don't think someone should be a boss of you to tell you what you can and cannot do. How to create content. What to say. Just saying. So let's see. No, that's not it. Put it back. All right, let's see what we have. New chapter. So out of all this upheaval, conflict, self-sabotaging, something new is going to come out of it. That's why renewal and new chapter is here. So you have to go through these lessons. It's all lessons. Everybody that we come encounter with, if it's good or bad, it's a lesson. Like I said, doesn't matter how you look at it. Everybody that comes to your life is a lesson. I don't care if it's a bad lesson. I don't care if it's a good lesson. It was a lesson for a reason. There was something that you needed to learn. Like they say, you have to take the good and the bad and the good. Because without the bad, you wouldn't have the good. Without the good, the bad would have never existed if the good would never happen. So you need the bad experiences so good things can happen. And a lot of people like conflict and chaos and all that energy. Not me. I don't. If I want that, I could just go back and live in town and deal with the same people that I was dealing with. Why would I want to do that? Why do I want to go back to the past? Why would I want to subject myself to more pain, chaos, destruction? That makes no sense. All right, let's see what else we have. If anything comes out, it comes out. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. We have danger, 32-5. I see people turning on each other. And it's because of money. We have settlement. There is going to be a settlement after. But all this has to happen so you can learn the lesson. Wow, we have this transformation. This is crazy. And it adds to a 12. 48 adds to a 12. You break it down into 3. Transformation of belief systems, of ego, illusions. That's wild. I heard you can't trust everyone. All right, let's see. Let's get some healing cards for this mess that we have on this board. It's just been a mess. I wonder why my energy's been off today. Explains it now. Explains it. It explains it. Thank you, God, for pushing me to do live, because I really didn't want to. We're going to leave these cards here. We're going to use these cards. Let's see what we have for you. That energy is exhausting. Whew. All right, God, Source Universe, what's the message? All right. I haven't seen them, so we're going to read them together. We're going to see them together, as always. So let's see. Let's do the middle one first. Let's see what we have. Wow, we have release. We were talking about this. I stopped fighting my fears and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts, live in the present moment, and accept each stage of life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands, what I can't change. I trust that everything will work out for the best. Attention. I am attentive to all that manifests within me. When negative arises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive. My desire to improve is constant. I am firm, brave, and hardworking. The calm. I breathe, live, and grow the light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I cast off doubts, all fear dissipates, and I find peace in my being. As you should, as we all should. And I'm not trying to shit on you. I'm just saying. Okay, and then on the bottom we have guidance. In times of uncertainty, I ask God to guide me to the light in my being. I am directed to doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward in trust. I release my fate to God and my faith is rewarded. Remember that card came out, recognition and reward? And it comes out again. I release my fate to God and my faith is rewarded. Interesting. All right, what's the message? All right, this one is 4. So we're going to take it. So we have one that we can see, and then we have 3 that we can't see. So we're going to use this one first. Remember I said reap what you sow? It came out in the cards. You can't make this shit up. Just saying. Today I remember that all I think and all I do will come back to me in some way. I understand that I reap the fruits of what I sow and fill my life with thoughts and deeds of abundance, light, and love. I sow these seeds knowing I will harvest the greatest of riches. Yeah, you will. All right, let's see what we have. We have my creative power. I recognize the creative power of my thoughts. I know that I can use them to build or to destroy. Yeah. Today I choose to use my thoughts to create a universe filled with joy and harmony. I will maintain a positive attitude. I have the power to create love and peace. Wow, we have trusting. Today I trust in God no matter what happens as my day unfolds. I will remember to remain in harmony. I will maintain my sense of humor. And I will keep my focus on God's love for me. In these ways, I will minimize drama and increase my inner spiritual strength. Yeah. And then we have outcoming. Today, in this great school of life, I practice self-discovery by acknowledging that my fears, anger, and ego separate me from my divinity. We were talking about that, weren't we? This light gives me the power to regain over my inner kingdom. Today, I overcome all that separates me from the light that is my truest self. That was your message. Pretty interesting, isn't it? It was really interesting this evening. All right, this energy has got me tired. I'm ready. I don't know. I just got this big whiff of like sleep. That was your message, ladies and gents. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If the messages resonated, it resonated. If it didn't, it didn't. Don't make it fit. Leave it for someone else. Yeah. What am I about to do? Oh, I'm going to go watch a show with my kid and enjoy my weekend. That's what I'm going to do. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy your weekend as well. Sorry, I got a message coming in. I'm like, I had a message coming in. So yeah, that was your message. Yeah, time to cut some of this hair tomorrow. And get my boys all spiffy for Easter. You should see their little outfits. They're gonna look so handsome, those boys of mine. They're gonna look so handsome. So handsome, my boys. My boys look so handsome. I'm so happy I had all boys. I'm happy I did not have any girls. All right. Well, ladies and gents, that was your message this evening, as I said. I don't know when I'll be back on. I don't know when. Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday. Hopefully. I'm gonna see what was in the chat. Sorry, I'm reading on the chat. So I'm seeing what's. All right, guys, I'm out of here. It was just a bunch of nothings on the chat. I thought it was something interesting, but it wasn't really interesting at all. But yeah. Well, God bless you guys, and I will catch you guys soon. I don't know when. You know me. I do pop-ins. Just pop in. So God bless you. Have a great evening, and I will. Like I said, I don't know when I'll be back. I gotta get ready for Easter this weekend, and I got people coming over tomorrow for dinner. I'm making dinner tomorrow, so it's gonna be nice. I have people coming over, so I won't be spending Easter alone. Well, I have the boys, but I don't have family or anything, so I'm gonna have some people over, and we're going to have a great evening. That's what we're going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know about you. That's what I'm going to do. Well, God bless you. Have a great day, and I will catch you next time. Bye.